Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Authentic Info Podcast. I'm your host, Admas Andelechak. Now, there's a question which was posed to Deputy President of the EFF, Floyd Shibam, on the future or about the future of the EFF without President Julius Malema. Now, I think it's a very interesting question, which was posed, I think, for the second time lately. They posed this question after the EFF gala dinner before their 10th anniversary celebration in FNB. So they asked this question again directly to the EFF's Deputy President Floyd Shibambu to ask or to say, what is the future of the EFF without Julius Malema? And they referred to information or research from Ipsos, which states that in terms of popularity, the EFF as an organization or political party has surpassed the name Julius Malema. And other than that, it states that in 2013, when they formed the EFF, the idea was not that their leaders must shine, but for the political party to shine and be a home for leaders to come and execute duties. He also stated that the way the EFF is built or structured, it allows for new leadership to come and go. And he stated that he strongly believes that even if there is no Julius Malema, there is no Floyd Shibambu, it will thrive. He also gave a practical example of the recent SRC elections in UNISA, saying that there were more than 43,000 UNISA students who voted for the EFF without the intervention or the use of EFF popular faces, which he says it came to them as a surprise because they thought it wouldn't perform to that level. So they were surprised in terms of the number of people who turned around. So he stated that there is no way that without the EFF leader Malema, EFF will disappear. But I think there is a mission that this media is up to. And I think the leadership of the EFF must carefully look into this, because they keep on asking when is Deputy President Floyd Shibambu taking charge, because they believe he is the brain of the party. And he previously answered that question very easy to say, anything that people think will be achieved if he is president of the EFF can also be achieved even if he is a deputy president, because they have two major missions. Number one is to win the elections and be the ruling party in South Africa. Number two is to grow their political party and exist in all wards, regions, provinces, and things like that. So he says that there's no need for him to be a president to achieve that. They can do that, in support, even if they are still supporting President Julius Malema. But my question also is, why do we have to have new leaders in opposition parties? I mean, if the political party is showing signs of growth and it is taking part in government and doing very well, what more do we expect from an opposition party? Because I hear a lot of people saying that the EFF has done nothing. It seems like people do not understand the dynamics of politics. And that is what even the EFF is saying, that we must read, we must be actively involved in politics so that we can understand how politics work. And when we speak with understanding. One other thing is that the youth are not being actively involved in politics, but we expect change. I heard one podcaster, he was about to interview a guest, and then he had a vehicle passing, playing struggle songs. And he said, it must be the EFF. I won't vote for them. This is a podcaster. He has a channel, and he publicly says that he will not vote for them, and he will not vote. Like, ngeke sibavotele, futhi ngeke ngivote. So he's not going to vote for the EFF. He's not going to vote in 2024. But this is a podcaster, and as a guest, this is a young person, male. So what type of a young person is that? Who is proud, even a public platform, to say he is not going to vote for anyone? I mean, we are going to vote and put into government a political party that it does not like. And for the next 5 years, they will be subjected to that. That is what young people do not understand. We have to vote so that we put to power the people or leaders who we want, a political party that we want. Because if we don't participate, these political parties and leaders will be imposed on us, and what it will be left with us is to complain and complain for the next 5 years. So young people must vote, must be actively involved in politics, and understand its dynamics, so that when we think, when we speak, when we talk, when we walk, when we live, when we lead, when we work, we know what is leading us and then what is governing us. And we know where this country is going under the leadership that we are going to elect. But this question of which was posed to the EFF Deputy President, I don't think it's a question that seeks clarity. I think they are now on a mission to try and divide the two leaders. And I don't see that working. I was even surprised, in the previous EFF conference, where some leaders wanted to challenge the deputy president. I mean, for what? For what? I think it was Dalimpov. Why? Why did he do that? Because he was a national chairperson. He's very busy. And he's doing very well as an advocate. And I think he was being disturbed by that role of the EFF as a national chair. But he still wanted to be deputy president. And I don't think he was going to be productive as he is now as an advocate. And I don't think he was going to be productive and he emerged victorious as a deputy president. I think, opposition parties shouldn't have such ambitious leaders or ambitious people who are obsessed with positions even within the party, because they should be obsessed in growing the political party so that they can become ministers, deputy ministers, heads of departments, generals, and things like that. There are many things that comes with being a politician in South Africa, other than trying to challenge your leaders to become a leader of an organization whose mission and vision you do not understand. Because let the founders be there to push whatever vision and mission they founded this political party for. And all you can do is to affiliate, support, vote, encourage others, grow the party. And if you think you are a leader, there are other political positions that you can occupy, that you can recommend it for, by the people who formed that political party. And the question of Floyd being president and then Malema, his political career is done, things like that, I don't think it makes sense in a political party like the EFF. I think those guys should be led to lead and run this organization so that it can create opportunities like MMC positions in Johannesburg, in Tshwane, in Ekurhuleni, like mayoral positions in all these metros in South Africa. There is where people's leadership, is going to be seen, tried, and tested. Not to be a leader of a political party you did not form or found. So that is my view. That let these guys run their opposition party or their organization or political party, EFF. And if there are people who we think should be given the chance, let these people prove themselves even on the ground. And emerge like Duma, who is now leading in Ekurhuleni. And emerge like Dr. Tswako or something, who is an MMC in Johannesburg. These people did not cry for leadership positions in the EFF the way they want to be national chair. No. It came in the end. They were recognized, afforded an opportunity, and they are working and they are seen to be working. This is Authentic Info Podcast. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the notification bell, give your views, thoughts on the comment section below. Let's grow together. Subscribe. Thank you.